Now, some people complain that the vetting is taking too long. Well, the thing is, if one goes through, and I'm very familiar with the vetting processes, and I can tell you, some people of these Afghanis are coming without any papers, no passport, no papers, no birth certificate, absolutely nothing. So basically, they have to take their word, what they've been doing, what was their occupation, their family relationship, and all of that. The United States, the administration now is dealing with a major conflict in Europe with Russia, Russia's war against the Ukraine. So there's a great deal of preoccupation. Some of this is going on. But that doesn't mean, and never really translated to ignoring what's going on with the Afghani refugees sitting in the Balkan states, specifically Albania, Kosovo, and North Macedonia, and all of that. So to suggest it's being scattered, I think it's the wrong thing to say, because I don't think this senator in particular understands how difficult it is, the process of vetting. I'm familiar with it because part of my background comes from that as well. So I understand what it takes. So I think the United States is moving in good faith, as fast as best as they can. And I think the continued cooperation of Kosovo is going to be very important. I think the reaction of the Kurdish government so far has been very positive. I don't think he has been angry or condemning anything that's happening in second place. I think it also would be a very good gesture. If I may suggest this to the Prime Minister, would be a very good gesture on his part to say Kosovo itself will be prepared to absorb 100, 200, or 300 refugees. Again, this is a matter of logistics. And I don't think anybody should read too much into it. They are complaining. There's a lot of complaining who are saying, why does it take so long? Why is there no transparency? Why don't we know what the heck is going on? And my answer to them, if you are involved, if you have any experience in intelligence, and you understand what it takes to really vet people carefully, you understand why that takes place. And the lack of transparency is very clear. The reason is no vetting, no intelligence agency, be that the FBI, be that the Homeland Security, are going to reveal the method they use to vet people. There is no question that the European communities were much more open to receiving Ukrainians. They are basically of the same white people. They are European. They have been there. They can mingle with the European society. Is very easy and all of that. So there is no question about it. So whereas people coming from Syria, from other parts of the Middle East, from Africa, they are, in a way, you might say, I'm not mind to say that they are discriminated against. They are not as open to receive these type of refugees who come completely from a different background, from different languages, different culture, different history, different religion for that matter, and to assimilate them into their communities, into their own culture is extremely difficult. It is unfortunate. I personally feel that it is not the right thing to do. And I cannot deny that, but unfortunately that has been the practice, and I'm not sure what can be done to change it. The issue of immigration in the United States has not been settled. We have major problems with that. It's going back many years, before Trump, during Trump, and before Trump. And it's about time here for the United States to establish a new arrangement as how to deal with immigrants coming from everywhere. What Kosovo has been doing and its cooperation with the United States is good for Kosovo. And the more Kosovo cooperate with the United States, the better it is for Kosovo. Specifically, remember, the United States is paying for all of these things. Kosovo is not spending any money on it. Kosovo has been gracious enough to be a good host, and it should continue to be such a good host